Start with a magic circle and chain 4. The starting chain 2, it will be counted as 1 double crochet, and the remaining stitches it will be counted as chain 2 space. 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet and chain 2. Repeat this until you have 12 chain spaces. Once you are done, pull up this yarn in to close the gap and slip stitch into the second chain. That's 1 and 2. Next on, start with chain 2. This chain 2 will be counted as a stitch. 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch. And 2 double crochets in this chain space, and take this yarn along with the working yarn. Repeat this all around. 1 front post double crochet and 2 double crochets in this chain space. At the end of this round, you should have 36 stitches, and once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this front post double crochet. Next on, chain 4, skip 1 stitch, this one, and in the next stitch make a double crochet, chain 2, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet. Repeat this, chain 2, skip 1 and 1 double crochet. And once you reach the end, slip stitch into the second chain. Next on, chain 2, again this won't be counted as a stitch. 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch. 2 double crochets in this chain space. Repeat this all around. 1 front post double crochet and 2 double crochets in this chain space. Once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first front post double crochet, and total you should have 54 stitches. Next on, chain 2, 1 double crochet cluster in the same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, pull through first 2 loops but do not finish this stitch. Repeat this 2 more times. You should have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all the loops and chain 1. That's 1 double crochet cluster made. Chain 2, skip 1 stitch, and in the next stitch make 1 double crochet cluster. 1, 2 and 3. 4 loops, pull through all and chain 1. Now repeat this all around. And once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet cluster. In total you should have 27 clusters. Next on, chain 2, 1 front post double crochet over this cluster, two double crochets in this chain space, repeat this all around. 1 front post double crochet over this cluster, and 2 double crochets, And once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first front post double crochet, and total you should have 81 stitches. Next round, chain 3, skip 2, 1 and 2, and in the next stitch make a single crochet. Repeat this, chain 3, skip 2, 1 single crochet. Next round, slip stitch into this chain space and chain 2. Again, this won't be counted as a stitch. 4 double crochets in this chain space. Now repeat this all around, 4 double crochets in each and every space. And once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet, and total you should have 108 stitches. Next round, chain 2. Again, this won't be counted as a stitch. 1 double crochet in the same stitch, 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch, that's 2 stitches in the same stitch. Now make 1 double crochet each in the next 8 stitches. Now repeat this all around, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch, 1 double crochet each in the next 8 stitches. Once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet, and while making the slip stitch, change to the other color. Secure your yarn properly, and in this round total you should have 120 stitches. If you wish to make your doily bigger, you can keep repeating this increase rounds. In this round you had started off with 1 increase, that's 1 double crochet and 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch, and 1 double crochet each in the next 8 stitches. So the next round start with 1 increase, that's 1 double crochet and 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch, and 1 double crochet each in the next 9 stitches. You can keep repeating this increase pattern until the size which you need. Next round, chain 5, skip 2, that's 1 and 2, and in the next stitch make 1 single crochet. Repeat this all around, chain 5, skip 2, 1 single crochet. Next round, slip stitch into this chain space, chain 2. Again, this won't be counted as a stitch. 1 double crochet cluster in this space. Start off with a double crochet. Do not finish this stitch. Repeat it 2 more times. 4 loops on the hook. Pull through all the loops and chain 1. That's 1 stitch complete. Chain 5 and 1 double crochet cluster in the next chain space. 4 loops, pull through all the loops and chain 1, chain 5. Now repeat this all around, 1 double crochet cluster in this next chain space, chain 5. At the end of this round, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet cluster. Next round, slip stitch in each stitch until you reach the top of this chain. And while making the last slip stitch, change to the other color, and you can weave off this yarn. Chain 3, 1 double crochet in this next chain space, make 2 more double crochets, that's 3 double crochets, chain 3 picot, 3 more double crochets in the same space. Chain 3 and 1 single crochet into this next chain space. Repeat this all around. Chain 3, 3 double crochets in the next chain space, chain 3 picot, and slip stitch into this bottom stitch, three double crochets in the same space, chain 3 and 1 single crochet into this next chain space. Repeat this all around, and once you reach the end, slip stitch and weave off your yarn. I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.